Hello Chesters. In this video, we will talk about the most common checkmates in endgames. First is the ladder mate. Ladder mates are performed by using two rooks, or a rook and a queen, or even two queens. To execute a ladder mate, we will want to force the enemy king into one of the four corners of the board. In endgame checkmates, the idea is to slowly decrease the amount of squares that the enemy king can access. In this example, you can see that the enemy king cannot go to the 8th rank because the rooks are guarding it. So in order to slowly trap the enemy king, we need to move one of the rooks into the next rank. Now, the enemy king cannot go to both 8th rank and the 7th rank because of the rooks. So the enemy is forced to go down to the 6th rank. The next step is control the 6th rank. Since the enemy king cannot go to the 8th rank anymore, we can use the rook to control the 6th rank. So after each 6 check, the enemy will go down again. By repeating this pattern, the king will slowly be trapped and mated. This mating pattern is called the ladder mate because, as you can see, the pattern looks like a ladder.
The next mating pattern is the king and queen combo. Just like the ladder mate, the idea of this mating technique is to slowly decrease the amount of squares the enemy can go. So in this example, black to move, the king can go to d7, and we would want to bring our queen to e5. We don't need to perform checks on the king, because that does nothing, since the enemy can escape easily. With the move queen e5, we can cut off most of the king's squares. Now, the enemy doesn't want to get cornered, so after king c6, we would go queen e5 to control the e-file and the 5th rank. At this point, we can just literally follow the moves of the king until he gets cornered. For example, if the king goes up, you can also just go up. If the king goes to the left, you just need to also go to the left. If the king goes in this direction, you also need to go in that same direction. Be careful though, since if you carelessly continue this pattern, you might stalemate the king. As you can see, the king cannot go anywhere, so the game will end up a draw. In order to prevent this, just stop following the king until he only has 2 squares to move around. In here, you can see that the enemy can only go to either a8 or a7. After that, you just need to slowly bring your king to the corner to support the queen. So, king e4, king a7, king d5, king a8, king c6, king a7. Now, the king can protect the queen, so after queen b7, that is checkmate. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow us on our socials.